All right, IM3 classes. Today we are factoring polynomials. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking specifically trinomials, so a polynomial with three terms, and factoring. Basically, that's undoing multiplication to see what smaller binomials multiply to get. So let me quick explanation of what it means to factor something with a number. Right. So if we simple number, let's say we have something like 6. If we were to factor 6, we want to figure out what two numbers multiply to get to 6. And we're just going to do two parts. So two numbers that multiply to get to 6 would be 2 and 3. So the factors of 6 are 2 and 3. So like another example would be 15. What factors to get 15? That'd be 3 and 5. So factors of 15 are 3 and 5. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be giving a polynomial, specifically a trinomial, so it has three terms, and we're going to determine what its factors are. We are going to split it up into the two parts that you multiply together to get to it. Before we get there, we're going to do what's called X factor problems. This is going to help us wrap our head around how to do this. So you're going to have these problems, these X's. The number on the top, you want to multiply to get the number on the top, and you want to add to get the number on the bottom. And so we're going to fill out the sides. So what two numbers do we multiply together to get to 20 and add to get to 9? So that would be 4 and 5. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 plus 5 is 9. All right. So again, you multiply to get the top. I forgot 9 over here. And we add to get the bottom. So what two numbers multiply to get positive 44 and negative 15? All right. We'll get to that on the next one a little bit. But this one, so negative 44, right away, I'm thinking 11 and 4, but that's not negative 15. So I need to make these negative. So negative 11 times negative 4 is negative or positive 44. Negative 11 plus negative 4 is negative 15. So here, this one's going to be similar, 33 and 14. That's going to be 11 and 3. 11 times 3 is 33. 11 plus 3 is 44. So 36. So let's say you have one that you're not sure. You can't think of it. There's a bunch of numbers that multiply to get 36. You can't think of it. What you can do is make a list of two of the factors that you know multiply to get 36. You can always check 1 and 36. And you add them together. 1 plus 36 is 37, so it's not 13. So you can go 2 and 18. 2 plus 18 is 20, so that doesn't work. 3 and 12. 3 plus 12 is 15. That doesn't work. 36, that's also 4 and 9. So 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. So it's 4 and 9. So if you can't come up with it, just start listing pairs of numbers that multiply to get the number on the top. Let's just do a couple more. 99 and negative 20. So 99 and negative 20, that's going to be negative 11 and negative 9. 72 and 17. This one might be tricky. So let's start listing out 1 and 72. 1 plus 72 is 73. No. So it's even. So it could be 2 and that would be 36. 2 plus 36 is 38, not 17. No, doesn't work. Does 3 go into 72? Yes, it does. 3 goes into 72 24 times. 3 times 7, yeah, 24. So 3 plus 27, 24 is 27. That doesn't work. Does 4 go into 72? If you need a calculator to help you out with that, that's fine. But 4 does go into 72 18 times. 4 plus 18 is 22. Doesn't work. Does 5 go into 72? No. 6. Yes, 6 goes into 72. So 72 divided by 6 is 12. So 6 and 12. 6 times 12 is, or 6 plus 12 is 18. Close, not there yet. Does 8 go into 72 or 7? 7 does not, 8 does. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 plus 9 is 17. So you can just list them out until you get there. All right. And then some are just easier. 24 and 14, that'd be 2 and 12. 80 and negative 18, that would be negative 8, negative 10. All right. So how we're going to use this, the factor trinomial, so we're going to get a factor. So remember, we're going to split this into the two smaller parts that multiply to get it. What you're going to do is you're going to use one of those X factors to help you organize your thought process here. The last number, all right, last number goes on top. The middle number goes on bottom. So what are factors of 7? Two numbers that multiply to 7 that add to 8. That'd be 1 and 7. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 plus 7 is 8. So now what you're going to do is this splits into two binomials. Each one gets an X. It's all, and then here, if it's positive, you add it. And then positive, so it's X plus 1, X plus 7. So this factors into X plus 1, X plus 7. So remember, we are just undoing multiplication. If you need to check your answer, you can multiply this out, and after you simplify, you get this. So we are undoing multiplication. So okay, another example. So 24 on top, negative 4 on the bottom. So this one's can be a little bit tricky because one is going to be positive, one's going to be negative on this. Actually, no. What do you think about that? No. So this isn't going to be that tricky. Negative 4 plus 24, if you, something like this, all the numbers that multiply to get 24, we can list them out real quick. 3 and 8, 4 and 6. So here are all the pairs of numbers that multiply to get 24. Even if one of them is negative, nothing is going to add to negative 4. So if this happens, we say just does not factor. All right, so let's look at example here. We're going to do positive 40 on top, negative 13 on bottom. Factors of positive 40 that add to negative 13. That is going to be, we need to, that'll be negative 8 and negative 5. Negative 8 times negative 5 is positive 40. Negative 8 plus negative 5 is negative 13. When we factor this, it's going to be x minus 8 and then x minus 5. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do is if it's the process is going to be a little bit different if you have a number in front here. All right. So what you're going to do if you have a number in front is you are going to multiply these two numbers together. So 7 times 28, this is going to be a tough one, 196, well, maybe not, 196. And then the middle number, right, this goes on the bottom, 53. So factors of 196 to add to 53. So I'm going to do this one real quick. This is going to be 4 and 49. 4 times 49 is 196. 4 plus 49 is 53. So we're not done yet. Since we multiplied to get the top number, we need to divide back out by that 7. So we're going to divide by 7. And I'm going to reduce. All right. 49 divided by 7 reduces to just 7 or 7 over 1. Now I can put this back in the parentheses. So I'm going to put in the x's. All right. If it has a denominator, that denominator goes in front of the x. And then plus 4 on top. This one, I'm going to do this. So if you want the denominator, it would be a 1. You don't need to put it, but then it's plus 7 on top. All right, here, I'll make this blue so it's a little bit more. All right, so you divide out, since you multiplied to get the top one, you divide it back out by the front number. So let's try another example like that. All right, so multiply the first and last number, goes on top, the middle number goes on bottom. And I did not multiply correctly. 2 times 2 is 4. Factors, so numbers that multiply to 4 to add to 5, that's just 1 and 4. Since I divided by 2 or multiplied by 2 to get the top, I have to divide by 2, divide that back out. This reduces to 2 over 1 or just 2. And so now I'm ready to put this into the value. So the number on bottom goes in front of the x. And then this will be 1 plus 2. Again, you don't need the 1 there. It's not necessary. All right. Another example. All right. So 5 and 12 multiply, you get 60. And then 19 on the bottom. So what are factors of 60 that add to 19? That is going to be 4 and 15. All right, since I multiplied to get the top by 5, I have to divide it back out. This reduces to 3 over 1. And so I'm ready to put this into parentheses so they each get an x. Bottom number goes in front of the x. So it's 5x plus 4. And this number, again, don't necessarily need the 3. All right. So that's it for the lesson. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll see you guys all next time.